most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, we say good morning. We certainly had an active night last night, didn't we? Now, there's a couple of showers left over on the radar, but for the most part, we are dry. I do expect a couple of showers today, but let's step back and look at what happened last night so we can get the full picture. Everybody got at least some rain, and in fact, the average for the accumulation here, at least radar estimates, indicate that it was over 1.5 inches of rain across the entire viewing area. This was much needed, drought-helping rainfall yesterday with some of these storms. And as I mentioned right here on this program yesterday, heavy rain was certainly the main threat. We did have some wind damage reports, of course, but look at some of these pockets that, at least according to the radar, got 5-6 inches of rain from this storm. I totally believe it, given the fact, again, we did see some water rescues yesterday. York getting 5 to 6 inches of rain there between York and Adams County. Lancaster, radar estimates over 3 inches of rain. Certainly that seems possible. And here are the storm reports yesterday. Lots of wind damage and trees down across the region, and of course flash flooding in Willow Street, Lancaster County. 437 water rescue there at the intersection of Mardickville Road and Hidden Acres. We've got wind damage in Orangeville yesterday. Numerous reports of trees and wires down across Adams County, and in Pennville, right there on the border with York County, flooding on the 400 block of Poplar Street with water up to the doors of vehicles. Remember, that was one of the spots that, at least according to radar, got over 5 inches of rain yesterday. That's a drought buster for sure. A lot of clouds around this morning in E-Town, a temperature of 68 degrees. There goes the rain and the front from yesterday, but it's going to stall out, and that will produce some more showers for us here today. Temperatures starting out around 70, but when you factor in the fact that this was a cold front, we are a little bit cooler today. In fact, almost 10 degrees cooler in Harrisburg and York. Dew points still muggy in the upper 60s, right around 70 degrees. We had a high of 93 yesterday, and at the airport, over 1 inch of rain, 1.27 inches. So again, that's drought helping. Maybe not drought busting yet, but remember, more rain is on the way here this week. Temperatures today, as I mentioned, yesterday would be our last 90-degree day. We're going to be stuck in the 70s here. It's going to be humid. There's going to be more showers that develop along this front, and then we start to tap into Debbie as we move into tomorrow and Friday. So the tropical update for you, this continues to inundate the Carolina coast. Winds at 45 miles an hour. It's not moving, but it is still a tropical storm. Watch the path now. I think the brunt of heaviest rain is actually going to be to our west, but it's going to track right over top of us, that remnant low, as we move into Friday and eventually Saturday morning. So watch what happens here. A couple of showers are going to be around today. Some of them could be heavy. There could even be a thunderstorm or two mixed in. Tomorrow, a better chance to see showers more often, and this is from the leading edge of Debbie. And then on Friday, that's when we see the brunt of this storm. But look at where the heaviest rain is. It starts off to our west and then eventually tracks over us, but this is good news. I think a lot of the flooding rain will stay away. We still may have to worry about some flash flooding, but this thing pulls out of here by Friday evening, and that is going to leave us with a mainly dry weekend, which is good news. So Precision Cast kind of shows what we can expect here through the end of the week, and we are going to get more rain, and it is going to be heavy, but I think we can handle 1 to 3 inches of rain, more so than that 4 to 6 inch amount. So this is good news. This is going to be beneficial rain. We can't promise, right? Some basements won't take on water. There's not going to be more of that flash flooding going on like we saw yesterday, especially given what we saw yesterday. But for the most part, I expect this to be very beneficial. So a few showers today and tomorrow. It will be humid and a bit muggy, and then 1 to 3 inches of rain from Debbie on Friday. But Allie, it's out of here by the weekend. I think Saturday onward looks fantastic. Low 80s, less humid.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Just have to get to that weekend.
Just have to get to that weekend. A little wet until then.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Brett. We'll be right back.